few months ago, I started to miss the Mighty Pups, so I rewatched some Season 5 and Season 6 episodes. I came across something suspicious in the Mighty Pups sub-series, and it's about the Mighty Meteor. I think there are Mighty Meteors that have crash landed on Earth in the past already, even before the meteor that the pups have now. When I say the past, it's not just last year or last month, but it's also in ancient times, like millions of years ago. Well, without any time to waste, let's get into it.
Oh, anyways, you guys must be asking, is it true and do you have any proof? Well, I have, and I can explain. But to explain this, let us all zoom back to Season 5 in the Mighty Pup special. In this episode, Harold accidentally made the Mighty Meteor crashed into Earth and made him and the pups got their powers, which is also the first time that we have seen a Mighty Meteor. Following that, in Pups vs. the Copycat, there's a beautiful meteor shower. But the twist is, it's not just a normal meteor shower, it's a meteor shower full of mighty meteors. During the meteor shower, we can see multiple meteors flew by, and one of them was pulled into Earth by the Copycat. By the 2 episodes above, we know that the mighty meteor came from space. We also know that once in a while, a mighty meteor or meteors might fly by or crash into Earth. Many of them are out there waiting for us to discover, or shall I say, for the PAW Patrol to discover.
At this point, we can assume that mighty meteors have existed on Earth for over millions of years. But this is not enough.
To explain this even more, we need more details. The episode that is important in solving this mystery is in Pups and the Big Twin Tricks. It shows us that there's another mighty meteor that have existed since ancient time. At the beginning of the episode, Ryder and the pups went to the museum. They came to see the golden statue of Lupo. Well, we know that the Lupo statue is an ancient object, and it came with a piece of a mighty meteor. This tells us that the piece of the meteor is a prehistoric object too. Looking into the design of the statue, it looks like it was found and made in the desert. And just like that, we can assume that there is another mighty meteor sitting somewhere in the desert of Adventure Bay. Well, I have another episode that might relate to this mighty meteor being in the desert thing. It's in Pups Save the Lost Gold Mine. In this episode, Uncle Otis and Tracker got stuck in a lost gold mine. They called for help and PAW Patrol saves the day just as always. But that's not the end. After saving Tracker and Uncle Otis, there's a scene that pans to a cave. Inside the cave, there's a pile of gold and this glowy thing. Well, we have 3 possibilities over here. 1, it might be lava or magma, it might be gold, or it might be a fossil of another mighty meteor. Well, it's probably not magma since usually it doesn't stay near the surface, and it would become obsidian already. Well, it might be gold, but gold doesn't glow like this, and the color between these 2 objects aren't the same. I guess we're left with one option. It might be a fossil of another mighty meteor. It has the same color as the meteor that the pups have. It even glows just like it. My guess is this meteor crashed into the jungle, and millions of years later, layers of rocks and dirt started to cover the meteor, and the heat from the earth made the meteor blend in and became a fossil.
After solving this mystery, we have truly learned that there are mighty meteors that have existed on Earth since ancient time, and the golden statue of Lupo was the answer to everything in this mystery. Even though we have solved this together, it still got me to question even more about the PAW Patrol universe. Who is Lupo? Where exactly did those meteors come from? Did Mighty Tracker was supposed to be a thing? Are these ancient meteors are the reason why Adventure Bay has a lot of this magical stuff? Did Jack Scallywag got his powers from the meteor? Well, I guess all of this question is another mystery for another